Question number 39A. Attempt either option A or B. Option A is the arrangement of the resistor shown in the above figure is connected to a battery. The power dissipation in the 100 ohm resistor is 81 watt. Calculate first the current in the circuit, second the reading in the voltmeter V2, and third the reading in the voltmeter V1. Here the circuit, a V1 is connected across the battery, and through that a 100 ohm resistor is connected in series, and then the 225 ohm resistors are connected in parallel to this and then connected to battery, and a voltmeter V2 is connected across these 25 ohm resistors. Answer number 39A. This 39 question you have to attempt either A or B. Options are there, but I am solving for you both the parts. So let us discuss first A. So 39A. In 39A there is a battery across which a voltmeter V1 is connected, and here is a 100 ohm resistor, 25 ohm resistors. There are two 25 ohm resistors. They are connected in parallel. So and a voltmeter V2 is connected across these two 25 ohm resistor. Okay, let us discuss 39A first. So here we have a battery across which a voltmeter V1 is connected, and there is a 100 ohm resistor, 25 ohm resistors connected in parallel, and across them a voltmeter V2 is connected. And in question it is mentioned that the power consumed in 100 ohm resistor is 81 watt. So the first part we have to calculate the current in the circuit. So current in the circuit is, let us say, I. So the same current will be passed through the 100 ohm resistance. So we know the power is given by VI, correct? But we don't have, or we don't have here. So what is that? I square R. Very good. So that is I square R. So here we can see 81 equals to I square into R is 100. So that means I square is equal to 81 upon 100. That means I equals to root of 81 upon 100. That is 9 by 10, 0.9 ampere. That means current in the circuit equals to 0.9 ampere. So first part is answered. Now the second part, what is the reading of voltmeter V2, and third part, what is the reading in the voltmeter V1. So for the reading V1 and V2, unless we find the equivalent resistance across V2 and across V1, we cannot find the voltmeter readings. So for that, first of all, we see here R1 and R2 are in parallel, right? So 1 by Rp equals to 1 by 25 plus 1 by 25. That is 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. So that is 2 by 25, that is 1 by 12.5. So Rp equals to 12.5 ohm. Similarly, we can find V2, that is I into, because the circuit will become like this. So whatever current is coming here will also pass through the RP. That means I into RP. So that I is 0.9 into RP is 12.5. So it comes 11.25 ohm, because 9 5s are 45, 9 2s are 18, plus 4 22, and 9 on the 9 plus 2 is 11. So it is 11.25 ohm. So the voltmeter reading V2 is 11.25. Now we see this R3 and RP are in series. So here we have R3 and RP are in series. Therefore, R series equals to 100 plus 12.5. So R series equal to 112.5 ohm. Therefore, V1 equals to I into net resistance. So that is I into RS, that is 0.9 into 112.5. That is again 9 5s are 45, 9 2s are 18, 22, 9 1s are 9 and 2 11, 9 1s are 9 and 10. So this is 101.25 ohm. So the V1 is 101.25 ohm volt, not ohm, and V2 is 11.25 volt. This is not ohm, this is the volt. So एक बार फिर से देखेंगे, यहाँ दिया हुआ है आपका एक बैटरी लगी, वहाँ V1 वोल्टेज लगा हुआ है, यहाँ 100 ओम है, यहाँ 25 के दोनों सीरीज पैरेलल में लगे हुए हैं और इसका रीडिंग निकालना है। तो हमें पूछा गया है कि इसके अंदर अगर जो पावर कंजम्पशन है वो 81 वोट है तो सर्किट में करंट कितना है। सो वी नो दैट पावर इज इक्वल टू I स्क्वायर R, बिकॉज वट एवर करंट विल बी इन द सर्किट दैट विल पास थ्रू द 100 ओम रेजिस्टेंस। सो I इज टू बी कैलकुलेटेड, R is 100, so P equals to 81 is equal to I square into 100. So I square will be equal to, yes, 81 by 100, ये divide हो जाएगा और I equals to root 81 by 100, so that will be 9 by 10, that is 0.9 ampere. So the current in the circuit is 0.9 ampere, correct? बेटा जब समझ नहीं आया तो उसको दोबारा देखो, 3 बार देखो, नहीं आया फिर भी तो कमेंट बॉक्स में लिखिए प्रॉब्लम है सर, हम दोबारा आपको समझाने की कोशिश करेंगे। Now we can just draw this as a circuit. So here it is R3, suppose it is R1, R2. So these R1, R2 are in parallel. So to find out the value of V2, we need this RP first. So here R1 and R2 are in parallel, therefore 1 by RP is equal to 25 plus 1 by 25, that is 2 by 25, that is 1 upon 12.5. So RP is equal to 12.5 ohm. So V equal to I into R. So whatever current is passing through this is the same current, and what is the resistance? That is RP. So that will be the V. So V2 is equal to I into RP, that is 0.9 into 12.5, that is 11.25 volt. The unit of volt, the potential is V, volt. Now we can see this, to find out the V1, we can see R3 and RP are in series. To find out V1, we need the resistance, net resistance across this V1. So since we see R3 and RP are in series, so R3 and RP are in series, therefore R series is equal to 100 plus 12.5, that is 112.5 ohm. These units are to be taken proper. So V1 is equal to I into RS, that is 0.9 into 112.5. After multiplication this we get 101.25 volt. So V1 we have 101.25 volt and V2 we have 11.25 volt, and the current in the circuit is 0.9 ampere. That means here I equals to 0.9 ampere, V1 equals to 101.25 volt, and V2 equals to 11.25 volt. 101.25 volt. So this is the answer, and your question is solved. Question number 39b. An electric heater consists of the three similar heating elements A, B, C connected as shown in the figure above. Each heating element is rated as 1.2 kilowatt 240 volt and has constant resistance. S1, S2, S3 are respective switches. The circuit is connected to a 220 volt supply. The question is, first, calculate the resistance of one heating element. Second, calculate the current in each resistor when only S1 and S3 are closed. Third, calculate the power dissipated across A when S1, S2 and S3 are closed. Here, a 220 volt source is connected through switch S1 and two heaters A and B are connected in series, and at the middle of A and B now part B, that is answer number 39b. Here an arrangement is there. Here is a 240 volt source, a key or switch S1. These are the heating elements, or you can say heater A, heater B, heater C. Here is again a switch connected across B, and here in the path of the C, a switch S3 is connected. So what is the question? The question is asked, the rating of all the three A, B, C is same, that is 1.2 kilowatt 240 volt. First we have to find the resistance of one heating element. So whatever the resistance of one A will be same as that of B, will that of C, because they all are identical. So this RHA is same as RH. R heater A is equal to R heater B is equal to R heater C. So that's why I have written it RH. So that we have to calculate. Second part is when switches S1 and S3 are closed. So what will be the currents in different components? Heater A, B and C. And third question is when all the three switches S1, S2 and S3 are closed, so what will be the powers consumed through by these all the three heaters? So first of all, first part we'll try to find RH. So RH, how the power is related, power voltage in P, V and R. PVR तो आप जानते हो, रोज जाते हो, पर रिलेशन देखा है PVR में आपने? इसको भी ध्यान रखा करो बेटा, खाली पिक्चर ही नहीं देखते ना। PVR तो बड़ा जल्दी समझ में आता है आपको, लेकिन PVR में क्या रिलेशन है? तो P equals to V square by R. So that means R equals to V square by P. That is 240 into 240 divided by 1.2 into 10 power 3. So this 20 cancelled power 1 then will become 12. So that power becomes 24 into 24 divided by 12. So it is 48 ohm. This R is 48 ohm. So the resistance of each heater is 48 ohm. Although it is not asked, only it is asked the one of the heater. So whether you call it this or this or this, all will have the same. Now the second part, when S1 and S3 are closed, when S1 is closed, then current will start flowing, and S3 is closed. So the current will flow through this way as well as through this way. So the current is going to flow through all this and this. That means if we just draw the diagram, we'll get here 48, here 48, and here only 48, and this. It is open, so it doesn't matter. So this is the connection, and this is closed, and again this is the connection. So what is the current? So these two are in series. So let us say it is R1, this is R2, and this is R3. So here R1 and R2 are in series. Therefore, R series equal to 48 plus 48. So R series equal to 96 ohm. And the circuit will become 240 it is 96 ohm and it is 48 ohm. C, and this is A and B. So that means what will be the current through C? That is V by RC. That is 240 divided by 48. So that is 5. And what is the current I, A and B? Because they are in series, so same current will pass through. So that will be V upon RAB. RAB is R series. So that is 240 divided by 96. So this is 2.5 ampere. And now the third part, when all the three are closed. Now when S1, S2 and S3 are closed, all the three are closed, then the circuit will become like this. This will be short circuited. So no current will pass through the B. So here IA will be same as 48 ohm. So that means 240 divided by 48, that is 5 ampere. IB will be equal to 0, and IC, or we will write it here like this. Here IB will be equal to 0 ampere, and IC will be equal to again 240 divided by 48. 240 divided by 48, that is 5 ampere. But we have to find the power consumption. So power consumption here, PA will be equal to I square RA, that is I is 5 square into 48, that is 1200, that is 1.2 kilowatt. So PB is equal to I square into RB, that is 0 into 48, that is 0 watt. And IC is again PC is equal to I square RC, that is 5 square into 48, that is 1.2 kilowatt. So here we know the current in A and C is same, so the power consumption is again same. and whatever is the rating, and since B is short circuited, therefore no current is passing through it, so that's why it is not consuming any power. एक बार फिर से देखेंगे, this is 240 volt source, S1 is connected, there are 3 heaters, a switch is connected across this and in the path of this. The rating of all the heaters is same, that is 1.2 kilowatt and 240 volt. So rating में क्या होता है? PVR. So this is the power, this is the voltage, and the resistance will be there. So first part is calculate the resistance of one of the heating element. So whether it is this or this or this, all the three will have same resistance because the power rating is same. So what is the relation? So P equals to V square by R. So R equal to V square by P. So V square is 240 into 240 divided by 1.2 into 10 to the power 3. Since it is 10 to the power 3, 2 zeros will cancel out from this and 1 zero will remove this decimal. So we'll get 24 into 24 divided by 12. 12 2 is 24 into 2 is 48 ohm. Second part, when this S1 and S3 are connected, when S1 is connected, so the connection will become this and through this also. So that means this time this will be the equivalent circuit diagram. So here these two are in series and this is in parallel. So the series resistance will become 48 plus 48. So R1 and R2 are in series. The series resistance में कितना हो जाएगा? 48 plus 48, that is 96. That means R series equal to this. So R is equal to 96. Or you can say this is R A and B, RAB, you can say. So IC, current through this will be, because voltage is same, so V 240 by 48 and through this 240 by 96. So IC will be V by RC, that is 240 by 48, that is 5 ampere. IAB, through A and B will be same, that will be V into RAB, that is 240 divided by 96, that is 2.5 ampere. Now third case, when all the three switches S1, S2, S3 are closed, so the circuit will become like this. So this, when this S1, S2, S3 are closed, तो ये सर्किट आपका इस तरह से बन जाएगा, ये शॉर्ट सर्किट हो जाएगा, इसमें कोई करंट चलेगी. अब यहाँ भी देखिए 48 ओम ही आएगा और यहाँ भी 48, तो यानी IA में और IC में करंट क्या आएगी? सेम रहेगी और वो भी 240 डिवाइड बाय 40 वोल्ट, दैट इज 5 एम्पियर. B में कोई करंट नहीं होगी, 0 एम्पियर, दैट मीन्स 0 एम्पियर, और C में भी 5 एम्पियर. अब पावर क्या होती है? I स्क्वायर R होती है. यहाँ V स्क्वायर बाई R था ना, तो जब जो चीज़ें जैसी सिचुएशन होगी वैसे करना पड़ता है. तो यहाँ पर I स्क्वायर R हुआ, तो जिसमें करंट कितना जा रहा है वो निकाल लिया और यहाँ से ये हो गया. तो 5 स्क्वायर इंटू 48 तो 1200 हो गया, दैट 1.2 किलोवाट हो गया. B में जो है करंट है ही नहीं, इसलिए पावर जीरो ही रहेगी. C में क्या होगी? I स्क्वायर RC होगा, दैट इज 5 स्क्वायर इंटू 48, दैट इज 1.2 किलोवाट ही आएगी. और जब S1 S2 क्लोज थे तो R1 R2 दोनों सीरीज में आ गए, तो रेजिस्टेंस कितना हो गया? 48 प्लस 48 96 हो गया. तो करंट क्या होगी? 240 डिवाइडेड बाय 96, दैट इज 22.5 एम्पियर. और इसमें तो सीधा सीधा रहेगा, ये 48 है, तो IC क्या है? 240 बाय 48, दैट इज 5 एम्पियर रहेगी. रेजिस्टेंस निकालना है, V स्क्वायर बाय R होता है, P इक्वल टू D स्क्वायर बाय R, R इक्वल टू D स्क्वायर बाय P हो गया. तो RH क्या होगा? 240 into 240 डिवाइडेड बाय दिस, दो जीरो इससे कट जाएंगे, एक जीरो इसका डेसिमल हटा देगा, 24 into 24 डिवाइडेड बाय 12, दैट इज 48 ओम. तो ये भी निकल आया. तो इस तरह से पूरा क्वेश्चन आप जो है वो